Hey, let's talk a little bit about something called hatred towards any kind of update. Um, I have been reading a lot of comments that I've received recently on my April 1st video. Now, keep in mind, I'm recording this on the 3rd. I've received a lot of comments. There are quite a few that are saying that they are quite positive about the updates. They support them. And then there are those who are kind of hiding swearing in their comments. I actually had to mute a couple of people who were just downright abusive in their comments. And that's not okay with me. Nope, I'm not even going to respond to them. But there are those who are very much disliking any update, really. So the issue, I think the main issue is that they're saying that these are small updates. They have nothing of substance, and it's things that no one wants. I absolutely want that name tag recipe. For Chaos Cubed, I'm very interested in what's coming. I quite like it. So it's really your own personal preference, really, I would say. There are a lot of people who are going to like it, a lot of people who aren't. I think the most people are in the like to indifferent area, because I think most of the time people just play and they're like, oh, there's new stuff, let's play with that. But they're not like going all crazy about it, because I think most players don't even pay attention to what's going on in Minecraft in terms of updates and on social media and on YouTube. I think most people are just playing the game. That's it. That's that's fine. But I just want to address those that are quite negative about it. There's one really nifty thing about Java Edition. You can play whatever version you want. You don't have to deal with the updates at all. You can go back and play 1.8 or whatever it is that you prefer. And there are still mods available for all those versions. I mean, just go on Modrinth. That's what I use. There are versions of mods from way back then and other times as well. So, just play what you like. If you're not liking the new updates, then don't play them. It's really that simple. Bedrock Edition doesn't really have that choice, though. Not at all. That's one thing that I wish Bedrock Edition had. Having the choice of which version you want to play. That's one of the reasons why I moved over to Java Edition, because I had complete control over what version I am playing. And I was playing on Adults Craft, and the server did not update, but Bedrock Edition did, and I had problems with that, so I didn't like it so much. I'm just glad I'm on Java. But another person did make a point that when they add more stuff, it kind of bloats the game. Yeah, the game gets bigger. It does. But computers get better as well. I have absolutely no problem running it on my currently 8-year-old gaming PC. No problems whatsoever. It's I don't know, I think you'd have to have a fairly weak computer if you're going to have problems playing Minecraft. Yeah, so there is that. But other things, well, let's see. One comment was talking about how they want iron, but all they find is copper. Actually, iron's fairly easy to find. I typically don't have much of a problem. Copper is abundant. Yeah, I agree. Copper is all over the place. And then they're talking about they want stone. They don't want granite or diorite, except they were using swearing in it. Yeah, very mature. The issue here is things like stone. You can generate it. You can just generate the stone. I actually dislike tearing apart the landscape. I want to, have the ability to make the stuff, and you can. You can make it easily. And the same goes for iron. Like an iron farm. I know people just want to get to the basics and go and mine everything. And sure, I get that. But with the amount that they increased the height, the world height and the world depth, iron is, I would say, more abundant than it was before Caves and Cliffs. Should be a lot easier. One thing that you can find is veins of iron ore. And those give you a lot of iron. But I do get what you're saying. Yeah, like I said in that video on April 1st, not everyone is going to like every update. You can't please everyone. But you also can't do nothing. Minecraft, at least Mojang, if they just decided to not update the game whatsoever, well, they most likely wouldn't be employed anymore. And Minecraft wouldn't be the popular game that it is right now. One of the things that having updates does is it brings people back to the game, and it introduces new people to the game. More bringing people back to the game. But it's something that they need to do to keep people playing. I know that some people, there's some people that are on like Conquest, and they're just playing the same version all the time. They're not really getting updates, but they're enjoying building with what they've got. And it's a mod, right? So the mods are winning there, I guess. But this is something that it's going to be debated and complained about as long as games are updated. What I find absolutely fascinating is that the two games that I play that get updated frequently, Minecraft and No Man's Sky, very, very different in how people react to updates. For Minecraft, you get a split. You get people loving updates. You get people hating updates. You get people saying, I just want to play the game the way it was 10 years ago. And okay, you can do that. You have absolutely no problems doing that because you can play those old versions. No Man's Sky, on the other hand, started off really, really rough, and then the updates kept coming and coming and coming. The game is having its 10th anniversary this summer. It's been going for 10 years now, and I played it when it started, and it was meh, kind of disappointing. But the thing about how it is now, last year it reached its highest number of players online at one time, and that was because of an update that is almost universally loved. They added starships that you can create yourself, and it's pretty much solidified its status as the best space game out there, even though it's not scientifically accurate and things like that. But there are people who are saying that this is the best space game ever. And during the holidays, around Christmas, New Year's, it reached another milestone. Again, the largest number of players online at one time. There was no update. No update at all during that time. So people were on holiday and they were playing the game. And it keeps winning awards. Now that is such a huge difference. They are very similar games in that they are both sandbox games. No Man's Sky is often called Minecraft in space because you can do very similar things. They're open world. You can go anywhere you want. You can build anything you want. You can do anything you want. It's just amazing how different people react to updates with the two games. Now, for me, I love the updates for both. The No Man's Sky ones, they tend to be sometimes game-changing. They change a lot. And one of the frustrating things that I have experienced is that I have a community world where people who watch my videos on No Man's Sky on my JayDeeMC channel, they will come to that world and build bases. And that world was amazing. It was very Earth-like, except that it had bioluminescent grass and bubbles. It had lots of bubbles. There were no storms. The weather was absolutely beautiful all the time. And green grass, blue skies, blue oceans. Amazing. A year ago, they updated with Worlds Part 1 and Part 2 updates. And it changed Worlds. My world is now all teal. Everything's teal. Teal grass, teal sky, teal water. Got storms all over the place. No bubbles anymore, and no bioluminescence. The only positive change was the weeping willow style trees. That's the only thing that I like about how things have changed on that world. Everything else, I'm not happy. I also changed my white grass world to a red grass world. White grass is rare. Yeah. Okay, so I can complain about updates. Yes. No. But it's not something where I'm constantly, I don't know. It just, what I feel like people are doing is constantly yelling, like they're incredibly offended that there's been an update and that the update has changed things that they don't care about, or things that they wish that there was something bigger. I know and everyone wants the end update. They have kind of said that, yeah, one is coming, but be patient. It's not coming immediately. It's going to be a big update. They're working on a lot of smaller updates, which also has a lot of people kind of upset. But, it is what it is. I enjoy the updates. I will keep enjoying the updates, and I may complain a bit, but overall, they're free. We've got free updates. We have new stuff all the time. Every 3 months, we've got new stuff now in Minecraft, and it's something that you don't have to be gushing about it all the time, but it's free. Yeah, I know. Someone's just going to say that they don't care about that, but yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and just cut it out with the immature swearing and things like that. It doesn't make you sound more intelligent or give your argument any more strength. It just makes me want to ignore you. So, yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments below. If you like videos like this and would like to see some more, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.